guys, welcome. Guess who's back? It's the Sweets. Can you guys say hi to everybody?
Hi.
Today we are going to read the story about, do you guys remember?
The Pentecost.
The Pentecost. So let's find out. Do you know what that means?
No.
No? Should we find out?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Okay, so after Jesus ascended into heaven, the 11 remaining apostles returned to Jerusalem. They gathered in the upper room with Jesus' mother Mary, his brothers, and his other followers. Together they spent time praying while they waited for the coming of the Holy Spirit. During this time, Peter said they should choose a replacement for Judas, who had betrayed the Lord. So, let's see. This man, Peter said, must be one of the men who were with the Lord the whole time since John's baptism. 2 men were suggested. So we had Joseph, called Barabbas, and Matthias. The apostles prayed and asked the Lord to guide their choice. Then they cast lots, which is kind of like drawing straws, to see who got the shorter straw. This man would be God's choice, and Matthias was chosen, so he became the 12th apostle from that day on. The group patiently waited and prayed for Jesus' promise to come true. Then, on the day of the Feast of Pentecost, their wait was over. A great sound filled the room like a mighty rushing of wind from the heavens. Then small flames like tongues of fire appeared above each person. Have you ever seen such a thing? No. So then they were all filled with the Holy Spirit, and in that moment the Holy Spirit gave each of them the ability to speak in other languages. The Spirit Jesus promised had come. Meanwhile, from other people from many countries had gathered in Jerusalem for a feast. They heard the sound coming from the house, and they came closer. But as they listened more carefully, they were bewildered. Do you guys know what that means? That's a big word.
They couldn't understand.
Yeah, they couldn't understand. They were confused. Each one could hear his own language being spoken. Aren't all these people from Galilee? They asked each other. How can they be speaking to us in our own languages? The people in the crowd were from all the surrounding lands. Let's see, there's a lot of... All of them heard the apostles talking about God's mighty work in their own languages. How had this happened? Charlotte, that would be like you just waking up and being able to speak every language. Amazing, huh? So then, most of the people were amazed at what they were hearing and wondered what it might mean. But a few had their own ideas of what's going on. They are drunk, they said. They are filled with new wine, even though it was still early in the morning. Of course, those people couldn't have been more wrong, right? They were wrong. What had happened? Super wrong. What was it that made them able to... That's right, it was the Holy Spirit. So the outpouring of the Holy Spirit at Pentecost marked the beginning of God's plan to reach the nations with the gospel. The book of Acts tells us that the people from at least 15 different countries were there that day. And Jesus came to fulfill the promise God made to Abraham centuries before, that he would be a blessing to all the nations. And with the coming of the Holy Spirit, the fulfillment of the promise to reach the nations with the good news of salvation, it had begun. It began that day. And they were able to tell everybody in their own language so that they could understand. And what did they tell them about? Do you guys know? What do you think was so important?
I know.
What do you think?
About all these people from the city. Our city. Because I don't know.
Yeah, so what do you think was so important that the Holy Spirit gave them the ability to tell everybody about it?
That Jesus is there.
That's right. About Jesus. That he lived a perfect life and he died on the cross. And then what happened on Easter? He rose from the dead. So that gave them the ability to tell everybody about that. Oh, I know. I'm amazed too. All right. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week.